Hello, I am Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. Welcome back to another round of street vlogging, and we are here to discuss about the homeland improvement. You know, we have no other homeland except our homeland, for charity begins surely at home. So we are going to be discussing based on what is happening. You have been hearing the shenanigans of the politicians in order to remove the people of talking about the real issues that be deviling the people and focusing on gossips and side talks and mudsliding, giving false image of themselves or trying to bring down themselves without actually talking about has anybody solved any issue that matters to people. Security of life, water, food, job, and a lot of things. Has any of them solved the problem? That's the answer. That's the big question that none of them are asking themselves or offering answer to, because they know that none of them has solved any of them. So instead of focusing on that, how to use few months to accomplish at least one, they are not doing that. So now we are going to continue our this thing, because we are urged to remain focused on the development, not to be distracted by their distraction tactics. So now what are we going to be talking again? We are going to talk about Onitsha, redrawing the past mistakes, redrawing the past mistake. Somebody was showing a video and pictures of Cotonou, and even some cities in Rwanda, even Burkina Faso, how they're changing things. Even in Mozambique, they were showing that. And it was sad to see that the myopic level of our politicians. And when you look at those cities, you can see that those cities were basically organized by their political leaders. That the people in those cities don't actually have the type of resources you have in Onitsha. But what the Onitsha lack is the political leadership to organize things, policy formulation. The other day also, somebody was showing the main market, showing the incident in main market, and you can see though how disorganized the whole place is. It doesn't actually look like the biggest market in Nigeria, in Africa. Very disorganized, a lot of messy environment. And somebody asked, is that true that you have a professor as a governor? That a professor would have known that these areas is not fit for purpose, it must be organized and look like a 21st century shopping arena. That he would have looked into that. And now that's why we are saying in this channel that we need to redraw the past mistakes of Onitsha by the ruling class. That this is the time for us to be proactive and do the necessary things. Education is very important, because people talk about governors, but they forgot also that there are mayors, there are local government officials, there are PG of Onitsha town, and there are other people. But the first of all is the government, because they are the one who They need to formulate policies But because they are not doing that, they are not on the streets. That's why you have Onitsha in that sorry state. In 6 months, 1 year, a serious-minded government would have basically changed Onitsha with just a policy, without actually building roads. He might not build any roads, but he would have changed the Onitsha by rebranding it, repainting it, planting trees, taking possession of open spaces, closing the drainages, cleaning the sand dunes, making the available roads clean. And by so doing, he has not actually spent any money, but the city now look like a place being governed by sensible people. So that's why we are saying that Onitsha past mistakes must be redrawn now. So we must hold them accountable. That's the things we need to hold them accountable. Onitsha cannot continue in this sorry state. The people has the resources, the people has everything, but what they don't have is the leadership. Because of that, they are wandering like a sheep without a shepherd. So building 1 road or 2 roads is good, but that doesn't solve the problem. Because the fact is that before somebody serve you food, the person you are taking food from must actually look clean and look like somebody that you can take food from. If the person, in spite of he bring a food, nice food, but is full of dirt and very disorientated and a lot of things, running nose and all those things, there's no way you would like to take food from that type of a person, in spite of the food they're serving you. So that's what we are talking about. So the time for Governor Gov.Soludo and his team to go to the drawing board about Onitsha is now. If he can get Onitsha, I'm telling you what will happen is that no city in Nigeria will rival this city. That's the truth. But I don't know if they travel to other cities. I don't know. Recently you heard that Enugu city won the most clean city. So you can see the improvement. You can see the cleanliness. Although he's building roads, but also he's making sure that everywhere is clean. But I know that there are a lot of open drainages. He has not covered open drainages, but still, you can see what he's doing. So that's what we are talking about. I don't know what's your own view on this. Whatever you think, go to the comment section. Let us continue. Remember to tag Governor Gov.Soludo to this video to make it go viral. I am still Kodili-nye, the son of wonderful. See you in the next one. God bless. Bye.